Hello and welcome to the word processing class. This is the mail merge application and it comes from your textbook and it starts on page 345 and goes to page 346. Now this exercise is a mail merge and it involves a large number of files compared to some of your other projects that you've done before. So my suggestion is that when you download these and start your work, that you create a brand new folder so that you can keep track of the files as you create them. Let's see. So we start with the Word 2016 student data files, and within that folder you'll look for Word 6, the folder called Word 6. We'll open that. And then within Word 6 we click on the Review folder. And here you'll find three files that you're going to need to work with. Just right click and download each of the three files. So I'll move to my File Explorer and I'll update that and you'll see the three files that I have there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all three and move them to a folder all by themselves. My folder is called, well, surprisingly enough, Mail Merge, right? Once I have the stuff in that folder, I'll begin my work. So the step 1 on page 345, it reads, open the document called ICE and then save the document with a new name. Okay, so here's my document called ICE. And I'm going to watch Word open for a minute, and I'm going to enable editing, and I'll click on File and Save As, and the new name will be called Ice Cream Main Document followed by your last name. All right, so this is one of the files that you'll be handing in, so please add your last name to this particular one and click Save. Now keep it in the same folder as the original and that'll help you keep track of your files. Okay, so the next thing is in the first paragraph, replace the text folder with a date field. Okay. This doesn't really get us to the point where we're doing a mail merge yet, but it does help us reinforce the idea of fields. You could have typed the date here. You really could. And most of the cases it wouldn't make any difference. But if you have a document that you're going to update from time to time, you might want to use the field that automatically updates each time you open the document. And you find that by going to the Insert tab and then over to the text group, and we're going to explore quick parts. And I have to get through some error messages. That won't happen to you though. And I'm looking for field. All right, I'm looking to insert a field. And here are my fields. And I'm going to look for the one called date. And you can even specify what kind of date format you want to use. In my case, I have the 3-digit. So that's a nice one. Not sure that's the one the author had in mind. No, I'm going to use this one. I have 4 M's in my case and a 4-digit year. And there I go. Okay, step 3 says begin the mail merge by selecting letters at the top as the type of main document. At this point, this is where you actually begin the mail merge process. So I'm going to select mailings as my tab. I'm going to stop here for just a moment and marvel at the one rare case where Microsoft has done a terrific job of making something very easy to walk through in a sequential set of steps. So if I were to move my cursor, okay, I'm going to start with a mail merge, then I'm going to select the recipients. I might have to edit the set of recipients. And then I'm going to add and insert fields. Then I'm going to preview my results. Notice I'm moving from left to right along the mail merge ribbon. Really handy. And then at the end, on the far right, it says I'm going to finish. And that's exactly how we're going to do it. We're going to move from left to right on this ribbon. Starting a mail merge, and I'm going to choose letters. Next, I'm going to create a data source with the following fields in the following order. So it's important that you follow the author's direction in this, because when you hand your work in for grading, you're going to make sure that it follows this exact list. Okay, we're going to choose the next item. The next icon in my mail merge is select recipients, and then I'm going to type a new list. Now, I understand that this is going to be a rare occurrence out in the working world. Most of the time, you will be given a list. But in order to experience this, the author has given you a chance to type in your own. Now, I want specific fields in the list, so what we're going to do is we're going to customize the column. Customize column is a button on the bottom of this dialog box, and select that one. The first field the author wants is first name. It's not title, so I'm going to select title and delete it. I'll get a dialog box confirming that. Then the next field is first name, got it. Last name, got that. Address line 2 and 1. Wait a minute, what about company name? Don't need it, delete it. And choose yes for OK. So let's get back to the list. Address line 1, got it. Address line 2, got it. City, got it. State, got it. Zip, got it. Email. Oh, wait a minute. What about country or region? Nope, don't need country or region. We're going to delete it. Now we do need a phone, but it's just called phone. So we're going to edit. We're going to edit this field. In this case, rename is the thing. We're just going to type phone. So we did that with the rename button. And we're also going to need an ice cream type. So I'm going to rename the work phone, and I'm going to call it ice cream type. And the one remaining thing I haven't done yet is notice that the ice cream type and the phone number come after the email address. So I'm going to select my email address, and I'm going to move it up the list with the move up button. 1, 2. So that the email comes after the zip code. So let me double check again. First name, got it. Last name, got it. Address line 1, good. Address line 2. City, state, zip code. Yeah. Then I've got my email address, good. Then the phone, good. And the ice cream type. And then I click OK. Okay, item number 5. It says I'm going to type in the items found here in the list. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to start. And I use the tab button to move from field to field. And if the field is blank, I leave it blank. 31035, and there's my email address, laura@example.com. And the phone numbers, it turns out all the phone numbers in this example are the same. But this is important, CINNAMON, peach. And please make sure to not add any extra space after the word peach. And make sure that you have these letters in the correct case, all right? These are all lowercase letters. And then you just press tab, and you're going to go on to the next one. Now, I'm not going to ask you to watch me type, all right? That would be silly. While I'm typing, why don't you type, and then I'll meet you at the next video, okay? With step number 6. See you there.